What up, everybody? This is LADYX,
TriPolar.
and you're on Cross the Street.
Jimbo Gower. Check it out.
Like they needed love. We gon' get it like this. Finishing the night shift. And lost along to the suns up we grinding.
What is good? I am here today with LADYX and TriPolar. They shipped in from, you guys came in from Illsbro, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Hillsboro.
How was the ride?
It was good. Got a little bit of traffic, but not too bad.
Yeah,
What, nothing you couldn't manage?
No.
Alright.
Yeah, we got here pretty good.
If you watch the show enough, you know I get everybody a gift. I'll give you the same treatment I did Skylar Ray, and I like to get everybody high as hell. So
Yeah.
there's a little snacks for your.
Yeah.
For
I
your
love
sugariness.
candy.
You know my weakness, man.
And then just as a little added extra fun, there's an adult.
My other
Brand.
weakness.
Other weakness.
Definitely. We got you something too, man.
Oh,
Yes,
snap.
we did.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
We
Look
had
at
to bring
that.
you gifts too.
Sir.
That's beautiful. Thank you guys so much. What's
Yes.
this? Ooh, Illsbro shirt. Hey.
Yeah.
Tight. Let me take a
Represent.
look. Oh, that's a great look. Oh, heck yeah. Thanks, LADYX.
Yeah,
Thanks,
of
TriPolar.
course.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
No problem. Yeah. I was peeking around last night. I saw you guys had a little gig last night.
Yeah, Amos' birthday.
Amos' birthday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Amos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I went to bed like 3 hours ago. Stayed at my house.
I got to meet him a while back at one of the shows for the first time. I didn't even know he was blind the first like 2 hours I met him.
Yep.
Yeah. Then he got on the stage and I was like, oh man, this fool is. Oh, he can't see nothing.
Yeah, he rocks it too when he hits that stage, man.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, he knows how to capture the crowd.
Well, you guys are a couple, Portland couple, right?
Yep.
How long has this been going on?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, everybody in Portland sees it. We know how much you guys
Yeah.
work together and how close you guys are. I got a couple questions pertaining to that.
Sure, yeah, hit
I'm
it.
sure you watched the Skylar Ray episode, Kayla to Kaylee. I asked them kind of the same questions. What do you guys do? How do you balance the life and the music? What is it? How do you do it?
A lot of our life is music. You know, we both have our day jobs too, and we have kids too. So we just have to try to really balance it out.
Yeah, it's all a learning process, you know. Mm-hmm. First, I was working on music too much. Even for a DJ, I was working on music too much. So
Yeah.
I had to learn, you know, start backing off and learning what. Now I'm so busy, I hardly even work on music at all. So.
Yeah, we have the business now too, so we have to balance that out now as well.
And then you have children as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So man, I'm sure that.
Then they got events, you know. And
Yep.
like-
Yeah.
And then she got big family there's always somebody's birthday, you know.
Yeah,
so-
always something going on. Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
No, it's
Yeah.
not bad.
No,
But
not
tough
at
for the
all.
schedule.
Yeah,
Tough
trying
for
to
the
Yeah, it
schedule.
is.
Gotcha,
make room for everything.
Yeah, and then once we built the studio, like he said, he was spending a lot of time in there. You know, I mean, that was his spot.
You guys have a home studio now.
We do have our home studio now, yeah, and it's all put together, and so we just really had to balance it out, get him out of the studio a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, who's the master Kool-Aid maker in your house?
Definitely me.
Definitely you.
Yes.
All right. Well,
yes.
if you want to start making some Kool-Aid, we'll go on to the next question.
All
here.
right, let's do this.
You got a chance to see the Skylar Ray episode again. Like I said, they made some Kool-Aid as well. So I brought my two favorite flavors, the grape and the black cherry. Use your discretion. I'm not going to tell you how to make Kool-Aid.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see.
Have you guys worked on projects together yet? I know that you're a very talented DJ. Have you done like any work with TriPolar himself, like on any of his music and vice versa?
Yeah. Well, we started out because I was his DJ for like a year before we even started dating, and so we worked on some projects together back then. Like we did the Illsbro Cypher.
That was the first thing we did.
Yeah, that was my idea. It came to fruition one day in my head, and then I contacted La Conecta and I asked them if they wanted to help me out on that project, and he basically ran with it.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then once we started dating, we did a few projects together in the beginning.
Then I help her out on her project. She does scratches for like a lot of other projects. So like I record them and help mix them in and
help
all that.
me make them sound better.
And then we all indirectly kind of got a way to work with each other during New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
When you guys put together your little set for the Jesse Sparrenberg.
Yep.
We did the little kitchen thing.
Yeah, that was fun. We
Yeah.
got to watch that. We sat home and watched it on
Yeah.
New Year's. We didn't work this year, either one of us, so we sat and watched all that. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always like, that's always a great question, you know, like the creative process. Are there times when...
We're mixing these.
Oh, yeah, do what you gotta do. You're a master, I can already tell. Take notes, Skylar. He cursed your Kool Aid
I know, I saw
online
that.
today, which...
No, it's gonna be good.
It's alright.
It's okay. Haters hate. No, I'm
Are
just
you
kidding.
still doing the scratches? I know you really made a solid attempt there to do the scratches every week there for...
Yeah, I was actually trying to do it daily.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that fell off. I have commitment issues, obviously. No, it was just really hard to balance it with the kids and stuff. And then I started really feeling hard on myself for not doing it, like if I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And that was just like kind of fucking me up mentally. So I just was like, I'm not going to feel bad about not doing this anymore. I'm just going to cut when I want to cut, you know, and practice when I want to practice and not put this much pressure on myself.
What about you, Paul? Do you have like a creative zone that you like to get into, or a space that you get into in your house? Is it by yourself usually?
I write anywhere, anytime. I usually, you probably don't want to hear this, but I usually write when I'm driving.
Like physically, right?
Like on my phone, I speak into like my program and it writes it down. You know?
All right, that's a little more.
I just play the beat, and and it's like that. Mainly like, because I work in Vancouver, so I got like a 30-minute drive every morning, like a 45-minute drive on the way home.
Yeah.
And some days I can get to work and have 2 or 3 hooks written. By the time I get to work, when I just get home, I can record them, you know.
And he gets up like 2 hours before work so that he can work on music.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's some dedication.
Yeah.
That's
Really
good.
So I get up at 1:30 in the morning, so I can leave my house by 3.
You guys are both like 9 to 5s, right? Like essentially like 8 hours a day.
Well, yeah, I'm 6 to 2. He's like 4 to 11 or some shit.
So lots of hours out of the house, huh?
Yeah. Well, I work from home, so.
Okay.
But she be a bit busy to where she can't really do nothing other than work. You know?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had honest talks about your music? I mentioned this only because like I've been in groups and I've had friends, but I've never been in a creative relationship with anyone. Mm-hmm. Have either of you had to look at each other and say, "That's not the greatest"?
She tells me all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to change that. You already did that too much.
Seriously, I think more so because I actually talked to him about it because I could kind of feel the tension a little bit when I would say things. And he said, you know, more so on the videos, it kind of bothers me because like I already have this creative vision in my head, but on the tracks, you know, so I go more hard on him on the tracks.
Yeah,
so
the
I'm
music,
like,
okay.
I'm
But
like,
the
do that
video,
again.
because it's like, I already got a
done.
vision. And most of the time, she's already telling me to do what I'm going to do. It's just I ain't got that far in the video yet, you know? So it's like, I know, babe, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
I have to leave while he's doing the editing.
I noticed that when you do video, I've done enough video shoots that suddenly the director comes out and everybody without a camera.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. But when he's doing his tracks, I'm definitely like, no, run that back. You can do that better. That's a little bit too high. Your vocals are a little bit low. You know, I feel like Cookie sometimes
She's
when I'm in there.
She's helped me like write a couple hooks here and there, you know?
Yeah, I've come up with some of his ideas. Sticky Icky, that one was a collab
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
on
That's
that one.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
he'll be
great.
writing and he'll be like, how does this sound? I'm like, oh, you should use this word.
Like I just
maybe.
had I just repeated like 2 bars over and over, and she's like, no, you need to make it longer. And, like, so then she helped me add like this word, so then I like
Yeah,
add the
when
next
he
bar
did
and add
Sticky
that word,
Icky,
you
it
know?
was like, I'm like, if you're gonna talk about weed, let's talk about some weed. You know, let's label it. You know, like some hydro. And
Little weird like inside tip I got today.
Okay, I'm gonna pitch all the way up.
You have a friend in the Portland hip hop industry. Your uncle Victor.
Yes.
Beer
Yes.
Nuts, right?
Yep.
SOB.
SOB, correct.
Yeah, that's actually how Illsbro came to be Illsbro. Back when he was part of Beer Nuts in Metro League, shout out. They coined the term Illsbro, and you know they haven't really been around for years. So when he was talking about branding a business for us, I told him about Illsbro.
Because I wanted something that wasn't TriPolar or LADYX. It was
something together.
Kind of together, yeah.
Yeah, and represent our town, where we're from, you know. And so I reached out to my uncle and asked him if we could take over the brand, the logo, you know, and he said, go for it. And so he came up with the design and...
That's one of your designs?
Well,
Yep.
yeah, sort of. I had somebody make a big ass elaborate design,
Mm.
and then I took part of it, and then
And Rush One
main
printed
one,
out
yeah.
all of our first
run.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they
He-
looked so
He
good.
just did my first set of shirts.
Oh my
he's
gosh,
dope,
they're
yeah.
gonna
Shout
be
out
so
Rush
good.
One.
Yeah,
He's a fucking
thank you.
man.
Yeah, we
He's
love
always
Rush.
down to tell you, help you, whatever you need. Like, yeah, he's a cool motherfucker.
Like,
I've known
I-
him for a while. Yeah, you know.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do shows. Fucking back in the day, him and Redneck Soldier used to throw shows and shit.
Right.
Let's get some ice.
Yeah, he was honest with me. He said, how many shirts do you want, Jim? And I said, I don't know, the regular amount. And he just gave me a box,
Yeah.
gave me a price, and I was happy. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's cool. I mean, and then once we started taking over it ourselves and doing our own screen printing and
He
our
helped
own
us out a lot.
vinyl, like he really helped us out.
Oh,
yeah.
gave you like tips and tricks.
And equipment.
Yeah, he sold us some
equipment.
equipment. And any
great.
questions I got, he always down to answer them.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid dude. I've had nothing. But
Yeah,
I've sent-
I watched the one you did with him. It was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who takes longer to get ready?
We both get ready pretty quick though. It doesn't take me a long time.
I don't gotta do nothing but put my shoes on most of the time.
The thing that takes the longest is getting all my equipment together. That's what takes the longest.
That's probably not fair. That's probably not
Yeah,
fair.
so, but he helps, so I'll be like, I'm doing my hair and he's loading the car, so
There you go.
yeah, that helps. And I don't let nobody touch my gear, so he's lucky. No, just kidding.
If there's a lot of stairs, I'm sure you don't care. But.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like when I first started doing shows with her. Like I was always, cause I hate being late, so I'd always be showing up to shows early as shit.
Yeah, so he'd help
And
me
you know,
out.
shows don't even start till late after the fact. So I always be getting there, and usually by the time I be getting there, she be getting there. And then so I just help her unload her car and shit, you know, and help her set up.
Are we going for the pour?
We're going for the pour. Oh yeah. Okay, here's yours.
Oh snap!
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I think it's gonna be good. I'm pouring a lot because I'm pretty confident.
I got calm mouth. So.
That's what I was about to say. I could really use something to drink right now.
Well, hopefully it's good. Okay,
Here we
cheers.
go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, Skylar Ray.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good.
You hear that?
That's like a 9.7. That was pretty damn good.
That's
That
pretty
one is good.
In the
good.
middle of the park.
That was both of them mix?
Both of them
That was a
mixed.
good
Both of
combo.
them did-
That's a
nailed
good
it.
combo.
Nailed it.
And I even did the fold up so you don't get the powder on the coffee table or the
Look, she know
counter.
about it. Oh.
I grew up in the ghetto, so we made a lot of Kool-Aid.
That we had to talk about that the other day. We were talking about if you don't know more than one way to prepare instant noodles,
Oh,
I probably don't trust you.
Yeah.
Like,
that's good.
there's 1,000 different ways to make those fantastic for $1.
Yeah, for real.
Sure.
Get me all wet. There we go.
Have you guys had a great moment yet, or like a moment where your counterpart, or when ladies on stage, or maybe TriPolar's on stage, where you kind of just looked at them and thought, "Wow, this is really happening." Like they really look like they're in their zone and are.
Yeah, what was when you did the candies?
Oh yeah, that
shit
was tight.
amazing. And she did this dance club in Portland. She had it rocking the fucking time she started to the time she fucking left, man.
That was
the
fun.
the dance floor didn't empty out one time and shit.
That's actually one of the
Hours.
compliments I got from DICTION. I asked him a few questions about you today. And,
Oh,
legendary. You have a great evolution in taste of music.
Aw.
He said you're the type of girl that could put on Wu-Tang and then switch it up to WXYZ rapper.
Oh, yeah.
And have it
Yeah.
just be a thing. So
Definitely.
yeah.
She
Yeah.
definitely has a lot
you for
more
that.
variety of music than I like, you know.
Yeah, that's one thing in our household. So he's super West Coast rap, and I prefer East Coast rap.
Okay.
So I'm more the Wu-Tang Tribe Called Quest, you
And I
know,
just
that
love
kind of
West
style.
Coast gangster rap. I ain't a
Yeah.
gangbanger, I ain't a gangster, but I just love gangster rap.
Right,
That's
right,
what I
right.
just grew up on, you know, listening to.
Yeah, no, I grew up because of like DICTION. Everybody, I hung out with them when I was super young, when I was a teenager,
Yeah.
and they all listened to that kind of music. So that's the kind of music that I grew up on, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, he spoke again highly of your taste in music since
Yeah,
as
thank
long
you.
as he's known you. So
Well, that's because of them. So
Yeah, she knows a lot about music. Like, we get in battles all the time.
yeah, we do.
Sometimes I get her once in a while, you know, but usually she's on it. You know.
Is it like one playlist in the house?
For him, mine's
Yeah.
crazy. I go
I got
all
a
over
long
the place.
playlist, but yeah, it mainly consists of like Tupac and
Ja Rule.
Yeah, Ja Rule. Yeah. Give a fuck if people don't like Ja Rule. I like Ja Rule.
But mine could be like
Everybody liked Ja Rule till 50 Cent came out, and then nobody liked him all of a sudden.
mine can go from Los Tucanes to Amy Winehouse
She do a lot.
to freaking the Brat.
Oh,
It goes
yeah, there you go,
everywhere.
yeah,
My
yeah.
playlist goes everywhere. Yeah.
So what's next on the table? You guys got some shows coming up or anything like that?
Oh gosh.
We're at
Think-
August 1st now, right?
Yeah. So next weekend I'm back at Jade where I was last night. Just a dance party night.
How was that venue, by the way?
It's good. My uncle actually went in there and put a bunch of lights and put a sound system, so I didn't
Yeah, it
have
was
to take
bumping
all
in
that
there.
gear. So that was really nice. Yeah.
Okay.
It looked good.
Good service too.
Yeah. They have great
Alright,
service
cool.
over
It's
there.
always a good time.
Always a good time.
Alright.
Yeah.
Like you think like them like smaller cities and stuff, where not, it's not really like that type of vibe, but like we get it packed because I think not a lot like that happens out there, you know.
So
So
they come and turn
so
out.
when it
Yeah,
does
they do,
happen,
yeah.
they come and it's always a
LADYX
good.
is here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always a good time. It's always fun, you know.
Yeah.
And we're always trying to put new artists on, you know, give them some exposure. You know.
Yep.
That's great. I think the scene really needs more of that. Have you been to the Rainbow City establishment yet?
Nuh-uh, I haven't.
It's very much reminding me of the new Paris Theater.
Okay.
It's going to be the new spot where
Yeah.
those underlying acts are going to get their starts and be able
Nice.
to brush their feet up. Swiggle had his release party there Friday night.
Oh, yeah, I've been
yeah.
watching those videos and all the pictures and stuff.
Great
It looked
time.
dope. I told
Oh,
him
yeah,
on the
it
way
looked
in
good.
here, I was like, have
Yeah.
you watched those videos? The one actually I saw you up there rapping.
Oh, yeah, I got a
Yeah.
chance to dust it off.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I don't think I've seen you on the mic since Wicked Wednesday like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's very rare. It's very rare. I gotta let let those young kids know I'll still bump the
Yeah, you
gowns with the
spit
best
it.
of the best.
Yeah, I liked it. But all the videos and the whole venue looked really cool. It was all like neon, right?
Yeah, it's really well neon lit. It's got a really big back open patio. Really
Mm-hmm.
great for congregating spaces for like vendors. So there was lots of places set up out there. T-shirts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
It was really nice. Really
That's
nice.
awesome.
And the album release went very well as well.
Yeah, that's good.
So anything else other than that though? What's the name of that place again? The Green what?
I was at Jade
Jade
Green
Jade
Palace.
Green,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
That's where I was. And that's where I'll be on this Saturday. And then we're taking a week off.
September 11th, I'm gonna be one in Eugene.
Yep, with Diction.
Diction Uno hooked me
Oh.
up with that show, and I think Razor Bridges will be there.
Yay, that's gonna be fun.
Real quickly on the Diction Uno tip, just as we were starting, he sent me a message. The link for his new album is going to be up on Bandcamp
Oh, yes.
okay.
by the
Okay.
time this
Yeah.
airs. So
Yeah.
you guys can check the link for
Yeah.
Diction's.
Yeah.
I'm on that album. Jimbo shot the video for that track.
Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that video turned out dope.
That was
Yeah.
super fun. That was a
Yeah,
fun
that,
day. We
that was a
drove-
long ass drive,
I know,
but
we
hey,
drove
but
like
that, it
11
ended up
hours.
being worth it. It was cool. Once we got out there, it was,
It was
cool.
fun. It was
Yeah.
fun. But I'm going to drop that link for Diction down in the bottom so you guys can pick up his new album.
Okay,
or whatever.
perfect. Yay.
I saw Alabaster this morning, picked up a little
Yeah.
package set
Oh,
for
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Got the whole.
Yeah, Alabaster, that's my dude. What up, Al?
Yeah, shouts out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Are there
good.
people in Portland that you guys haven't had a chance to work with yet that you're kind of like itching to, or maybe they don't know, or
Anybody, I'm always down to work with
That
anybody.
one chick that, you know, that we've seen her at that one show before COVID, and then we just seen her at that street performance.
Ja Baby.
Job Baby, yeah, yeah,
Job
yeah.
Ja Baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
dope,
He's
man,
been
she
trying to
dope.
get working with her, and then I think he sent Rekka a couple tracks
record.
recently.
No, I need a. I'm working on.
working on
I've
that
been
one.
busy.
and then
Yeah.
Rekka's tapped in with Zone.
Yep.
They do a lot of work together, and
Yep.
you guys all know Zone as well,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, so
Zone helped me out a lot with my scratches in the beginning. You know.
He's dope.
Yeah.
He's
Any
super
question I
dope.
have with my turntables or anything, he's my go-to.
Right.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Zone.
shouts to
shout out.
Zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how's the rest of the camp going? I know you guys got a bunch of people in the camp at King Temple. See him from time to time, don't you?
Yeah, that's all his crew right there.
So
Yeah,
you
La
got
Connecta.
La Connecta, yeah.
Yeah. We don't do as much as we used to, cause I was doing a lot, and then I got divorced, and then I was like living in my sister's garage, so I wasn't able to have people over and record and like all that stuff.
Right.
So it just kind of, at that point, everybody just kind of started doing their own thing, and then now I got my own studio and stuff again, but. Like Temple mainly doing videos now. Like he don't even. He told me he ain't been even writing that many rhymes anymore.
Yeah, he seems pretty busy every time he's got something
Yeah.
going on or
But
whatever.
I mean that's good, you know. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing
ain't
really good
making
with
no
the
money
videos.
off your rhymes, so you might as well fucking make some money off something else. You know?
Yeah, and they're looking good. So.
Yeah, they're looking good. He's doing a good job. He's getting his name out there, you know.
Did you guys have a backup plan in this? I started as an aspiring artist when I was 20 years old to only realize that wasn't gonna happen.
Like I said, we both got our day jobs, you know.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I know enough to realize that if you're gonna make it in this shit, that's like 1 in a fucking million, if not more, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm realistic. I know it's more of a hobby, if anything. I'll
Well-
just view it as a hobby. If you tell me I'm never gonna get paid a dime for the rest of my life, I'm still gonna make just as music as if I was gonna get paid $1 million tomorrow.
For me, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit harder. I have to really not cross the line between making it work because I love DJing. But then once it starts to become work, then I'm like, I don't want to go do this. You know, I want to love it. I want to be excited about my events and my shows. So I got to be careful. A lot of that has to do with my scheduling. Just making sure I'm not overbooking myself.
Same with like if I'm working with somebody and they start making it a pain in the ass and not fun for me no more, then I just don't work with that person.
You nailed it.
It's like if you're gonna make this not
Nailed
fun
it.
for me, then I ain't gonna do it with you.
My good friend Rick Runick from the Trunk Mob, we've been friends since we were 19 years old, and he always said that. He said, when it's not fun, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kind of makes sense.
Because that's all it's gotta be. Ain't gonna be nothing else, most likely, you know? That's the whole point. Have fun with it.
Right.
Yeah, we've been trying to kind of incorporate the kids a little bit more too. Like his son loves recording him, and
Yeah.
we put my daughter in the booth and recorded a track.
Great.
My
So-
son been rapping for years.
Yeah, his son's
9
already.
years old. He got
He got YouTube videos already out and everything.
Oh, snap.
Vinny T.
Yeah, Vinny T.
I got my son made a song with me last
Oh,
year,
really?
one of his friends.
Oh, that's so cool.
11-year-old rappers. You
Yeah,
know.
we gotta get him on the track, man. Yeah, me and Temple's son, his son did, my son and his son did a track a couple years back, you know, and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw that video. There is
The
a
Nerf
video.
gun
The
one?
Nerf gun.
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
I did
my
see
nerve
that.
gun, go
Yeah, I
bang
did see that.
bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was a couple
Yeah.
summers ago or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one gets stuck in my head too. It's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So, any travel plans? Any vacations? Are you guys gonna go take the month off? You said, or
Well, we're taking a couple weekends off. When I say that, I mean just not scheduling anything, you know, or nothing too crazy. But we have the Eugene show, so I think that's our next out of town. But we just got back from Medford for some family stuff.
I'm trying to go to Riverside soon to see my grandma, you know.
Yeah, in October, take the kids to Disneyland.
oh, dope.
Probably rock a show out there while we're there.
I think Disneyland just went. Everyone has to be vaccinated. I saw that. Just read that headline. the other
Probably,
day.
I believe it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what about COVID? Has COVID treated you guys well? I'm very interested in this question. I'm amazed at how many people either transformed themselves during COVID or completely sunk themselves during COVID. Is there?
In the beginning, it was super hard for me mentally, just because I'm a worrywart. So I didn't. The unknown was killing me. So I kind of got. He railed me in on that a little bit.
It wasn't too different for me because all I do is lock myself in my garage and work on music anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
I was already fucking COVID, you know what I'm saying?
I've already been quarantined.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. We had to get together though during COVID. We did our live streams and stuff.
Yeah, like,
And we had our friend Ghost over, and he was telling me, like, Christina, you need to be riding this right now and be ready for when that wave pops or comes out, you know, and you need to be on top of that and just ride it. So after that conversation with him, I was like, you know, I'm going to get back into pack scene and start doing more projects with him, you know, and I still kind of slack a little bit. Like he says, I should have way more cuts from you than I do, but...
yeah.
But yeah, I just really started getting back on the turntables because for a while there, I wasn't even touching them.
Right.
Yeah.
You had the little mini porter I saw too. The little mini. It's pretty dope, huh?
Yeah, I got like 3 of them now.
You got 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? You got any new gear recently? You think?
I got a talk box not too long ago.
Ooh.
But trying to learn that, I got it down to like where you can understand what I'm saying, but you can definitely tell I'm using something, you
Right.
know? So like it's a whole technique in its own, like you gotta pronunciate like certain syllables different way than you would if you were talking and
You're
stuff.
recording at home on your own like computer or whatever currently. What do you use, like Pro Tools or
I use Reaper.
Reaper? Yeah.
Reaper.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
using
it.
Reaper for a long time, and it does everything I need to do, and I get it sounding all right. So.
Those talk boxes are pretty dope when you get them figured
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
It's real.
But those are even harder to record because it's not something you can just plug into your computer. You know, you got to use it through like a mic, and like because it's just shooting sound into your mouth, and then you're using your mouth to form it. It comes back out,
Wow.
so it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. It's different than you can't just plug it in and record on it. You know.
It's cool to hear him in there working on it though.
Yeah. But it's definitely gonna be a long process to get it down to before I can like make a legitimate sounding song. I think. You know.
Well, there's nothing more terrifying than spending $500 on something and realizing you don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
But that's usually where the fun starts for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Well, that's
Yeah.
how I learned anything. I don't know how to-
Definitely.
like I never really had a lot of money. I always worked. I never made a whole lot of money. All my money's gone to bills and family. So anything I wanted, I had to just learn how to do it myself.
Right.
Want a video, make it myself. I want to record a song, record it myself.
Yep.
And it took me a long ass time to get, you know, my stuff sounded horrible for a long time. Because I'd be listening to other producers and they'd be telling me to do some weird shit because they didn't want me to sound good. So like eventually I was like, man, I gotta stop listening to what fucking people tell me and just listen to my ears and just do fuck around. And
They'll be giving you bad advice.
yeah, on purpose, you know.
Yeah.
Coming down the last like 5 minutes of the show here,
Yeah.
I have to give it a slam dunk victory to you guys on the Kool Aid competition. No disrespect to
Thanks,
Tyler
no.
or to Skylar. I appreciate your efforts, Skylar. What was your recipe?
I filled the sugar to this line right here because I have the same picture at home, so I already know.
Gangster mom.
So right there, and then I use 2 packs and then fill it all the way to the top. That's my
It's wonderful.
masterpiece.
It's wonderful. Make sure we get our shout outs in. You guys want to give a shout out to anybody before we take off? Get all your love in now.
Yeah, just everyone who.
All the whole Hillsboro 503 community, anybody that supports us, we support you, you know.
Yeah, Skylar Ray. We know
Yeah,
we've been doing a lot of work with
Skylar
him.
Ray, dope.
Addiction, of course.
Yeah, Diction, Al Janks, you know.
Yeah.
All La Connecta.
Trust the luck connected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jimbo
Oh.
Gower for fucking holding us
Yeah,
on.
thank
know.
you. You
No,
know,
that's great. When
we've kind of been in the same hip hop family for a few years now.
I only met you
You
a couple
know?
times, but every time I have, you're a cool motherfucker. So.
Yeah.
Try and keep it smooth with everybody, man. Try and keep it smooth with everybody. No, it's been great having you guys. You guys fit the mold exactly what we're looking for.
Thank you.
Shane Taylor and his girlfriend. Damn, it's sparking my brain right now. Dang it. Anyway,
Yeah.
they're another hip hop couple.
Okay.
That possibly could come into this realm here too. So,
Yeah, make them do the Kool Aid too.
Yeah, we'll have them come down and do the Kool Aid.
Good luck, because it was good.
Yeah, she kind of killed it.
That's funny.
No, thank you guys very much for showing up. I appreciate the gift. Very thoughtful.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
If there's ever anything I can do for y'all in the future, just let me know.
And same.
here, man.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Thank
love y'all.
you. Thank
Take
you.
care.
What's
And
up?
we'll see you soon. Hey, cheers one more time. This is
Yeah.
actually good ass Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, drink the
Cheers, y'all.
Kool-Aid.